So guys, Neo just signed a massive new partner, of course, the GAC Group, which is just absolutely huge. They are the fourth or fifth largest automaker here in China, and they signed that deal just today. And they're going to partner up on not only charging, but also battery swapping cars. And GAC Group is going to produce cars that can do battery swap. Now, GAC Group, they've actually had a history with Neo. They've actually partnered up before. Now, they sell a wide range of vehicles from trucks to cars to little cars, etc. They have many different brands, Trumpchi, Ion, Hycan, which was formerly GAC Neo. They also produce cars for Toyota, Honda, and Mitsubishi as well. So, the history of Hycan. It was formerly known as GAC Neo. Neo was part of this joint venture, but then Neo eventually sold out of the stake, which was very, very interesting. Here, this video that you're looking at was about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, back in 2021, when I recorded this video about GAC Neo. Right here, this store doesn't exist anymore, but you can tell this back then it was called 广汽未来, which is like GAC Neo. Very, very cool. So William Lee said a lot of things about this new partnership that they just signed today. He said, "Hello everyone, today I signed a strategic cooperation agreement on charging and battery swapping with Mr. Feng Xingya, the general manager of GAC Group, Mr. Yang, deputy general manager of GAC Group, and Shen Fei, head of Neo Power. The two sides will carry out all-round and multi-level in-depth strategic cooperation in the fields of battery standardization, electric vehicle swap, model, research and development and customization, battery asset management and operation, power swap service network construction, and operation involved in the power swap industry, and promote the interconnection of their own charging platforms." So they're also going to be building swap stations as well for this whole entire sort of group of partners. All right, everybody's joined in on this partnership. They're all going to be building swap stations. So this is very, very nice. So it's becoming very, very big. Everybody's going to be building swap stations that everybody else can use. Very, very nice. And at the core of it, Neo holds all the patents. Neo holds the core technology. Neo's going to be the boss of everyone. Next, Neo and GAC Group will jointly promote the establishment of a unified battery standard system, cooperate in the research and development of power exchange, passenger vehicles, and compatibility power swap service sites suitable for the power exchange systems of both sides, promote the launch of electric exchange swap models equipped with unified standardized battery packs. Jointly determined by both sides, and promote the provision of power exchange service for both models. The station and solution will be implemented. The two sides will also promote the interconnection between power swap operation networks and operators, promote the establishment of a unified power swap operation management system, build a larger scale standardized and unified energy infrastructure network, realize large-scale advantages, establish a full life cycle management system for power batteries, and establish efficient battery asset management, platform, and battery asset operation mechanisms. So it's very in-depth cooperation. Of course, they're not sharing any numbers, but they also have this to say. In terms of charging platform cooperation, Neo and GAC Group will rely on their respective charging facilities to establish the interconnection of dynamic data between platforms. At the end of this month, the two sides can realize the interconnection of their respective charging facilities. Users can realize the query, navigation, startup, payment, and other functions of charging piles through their respective brand apps, small programs, and charging maps of vehicles, making it more convenient to add power. I'm very happy to cooperate with GAC in the field of charging and swapping power. As a pioneer in the field of new energy, GAC has a large-scale user base and rich experience in the construction and operation of charging and replacement infrastructure. The cooperation between the two sides will further strengthen their respective advantages in the field of technology and operation, promote the unification of battery replacement standards and operation management system, make power exchange a more mainstream power-up mode, and bring more users a service experience as convenient as refueling a gas tank. Feng Xingya, general manager of GAC Group, also spoke highly of the power swap mode. He said, in the future, with the increase of the number of new energy vehicles, there will be an infinite market for the power swap mode in the urban scene. The power swap mode actually solves the user's pain point caused by the low proportion of private parking spaces. I'm very happy that the two sides are sitting together today to promote the relevant work and study the future development trend. The two sides were able to sign a strategic cooperation agreement this time, which also provided guidance for future cooperation. We also hope that through the signing of the strategic cooperation agreement between the two sides, we will have more power swap stations and give users of GAC Ion a better power swap experience. Neo has always adhered to an open and cooperative attitude in charging technology and infrastructure network layout. Previously, we have reached a strategic cooperation on charging and swapping with Chang'an Automobile, Geely Holding Group, Cherry Automobile, GAC Group, and Lotus to jointly promote a larger, standardized, and unified energy infrastructure network. In addition, we have carried out all-round power swap cooperation with Sinopec, China National Ocean Oil, Shell, State Grid, Southern Power Grid, Waneng Group, Zhong'an Energy, and more energy and power enterprises to jointly promote the rapid development of electric vehicle power exchange ecology, and are committed to bring users a more efficient and convenient energy replenishment service experience. Looking forward to the smooth cooperation between the two sides. So guys, you heard that. There's so many automobile companies joining in on the swap game. They're all going to be building swappable cars with Neo's patents, all right? And they're also going to be building swap stations. On top of that, there are so many energy companies that have also partnered up with Neo to build swap stations as well. And those guys are building swap stations as an investment. They're investing in that infrastructure because there's so many people that will be using it in the future, not just Neo, but all these partners as well. And at the core of it, who's going to be operating these swap stations? Neo will be operating these swap stations. All right, those guys will be owning the swap stations, but Neo will be operating them, earning some profit from it, and also Neo will be earning a sliver of every battery swap revenue. So this is actually just massive. All right, so this means that down the line in a couple of years, we're going to see so many cars that can all do battery swap. Neo is at the helm of it. Neo is the mastermind. Neo controls everybody, controls everything. Everybody is bowing down to Neo. All right, so do not let this slide. More partners are going to join in. We might soon see BYD. We already know for a fact that BYD has partnered with Neo, but I'll save that for another video. I'll tell you more about that. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.